What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about 3 things that narcissists cannot accept. One thing you're going to notice about the narcissist is that they will never change, which makes it difficult for you to even give them the benefit of the doubt. But sometimes we do it anyway, just to see if there's any chance that they will show us that they want to change, even if they show us through struggling to be a better person. But most of the times they fail at doing that. They will never show us a different side. If they do, it's all a part of just, the plan to get you to think that they've changed. And then that only goes on for so long before they go back to showing us the same old wicked ways. But 3 things that narcissists can accept is that you are entitled to set boundaries. And, you have the right to let them know what you refuse to accept. And they have to respect you. They cannot accept the fact that, just because you view my life as a certain way doesn't necessarily mean you doesn't have a right to respect me. What narcissists can't agree with is that, yes, you have an opinion, you're entitled to your opinion, but your opinion doesn't make it facts. And with that being said, you don't have the right to make certain decisions on my life, and narcissists, they can't comprehend the fact that you don't make decisions for me. They normally confuse like giving you some helpful information with just completely forcing you to go through with it. And what I mean by that is, because I don't want to confuse anyone, that the narcissist, a lot of times, let's just say, okay, well, maybe they are trying to give you some helpful information. And a lot of times when a narcissist do this, they are doing it because in some way it benefits them. They're getting something back from it. They're never just going to offer you some information just on the sake of just being the good person that just want to do something nice for you. No. They're doing it because they know that it'll benefit them some type of way. They'll get some kind of supply out of you. So say, for instance, you take them up on that offer. And once you take them up on that offer, they hold that up against you like you owe it to them. That's where the narcissist always mistakes, the boundaries. Like, just because you told me that a certain place will be giving out turkeys tomorrow. I'm just saying that because it's the holiday season. It doesn't necessarily mean I need you to, to take me to the place. I need you to constantly remind me every day leading up to the time that they'll be giving out the turkeys. I don't need you to be my reliable informant. The narcissists have a sneaky way of coming back into your life and, just trying to be a part of whatever it is you have going on, just for the sake of saying, well, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have known. They always need the credit. And when you don't give them that credit, they want to constantly remind you that, well, I was the one who told you, like, well, you offered information, I took you up on it, and you should have just let it go. But narcs don't look at things that way. They look at it like, now you owe me. So the 3 things they can accept, of course, is a rejection. And they can't accept the fact that you still have these boundaries set. Like, just because you you offered something doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, now we're back on. Now we can deal with each other. We can see each other again. And the third thing they cannot accept is to be corrected. They will, they will show you that, okay, you shut me up for now. But you have to be cautious when a narcissist tell you. You have to beware when the narcs say, okay. Because trust me, they're not thinking about it in a peaceful way, like, well, I tried and I'm just going to leave it alone. We know how the narcissists think. It's going to always be something that they're thinking of to get back at you, because you didn't just go with the flow with them. Because you got what you wanted and you backed out of it, they feel like you played them. But you weren't even going into the situation thinking that way. That's the way the narcissists think. They always think with a negative mindset, that things could always go wrong, and what can I do for damage control, or how can I gain control of the situation. The only reason why they think that way is because they already kind of know that they're gonna lose, and it's just a matter of time that they're not gonna keep you. They have you for a moment, but they know they're not gonna keep you. And a lot of times the reason why they don't keep you is because they discard you. It's because they ghost you. They disappear on you. But when that moment comes when you make the first move to cut the narcissist off, trust me, they're thinking of a way to punish you, to get back at you. And that way is to constantly remind you that I did this and I did that for you and you owe me. And it's like, the narcissists, they lack, just basic understanding that if someone doesn't want to be bothered with you, then you should leave them alone, because it comes to a point where you start to look like you're harassing them. It starts to look like you're bothering them because of your own emotions that you've created. Like, you've come up with thoughts of, like you were expecting too much out of someone. And the narcissists, they expect something out of you all the time. They will always think that because they made one step towards you and you make a step towards them, that it's just going to continue to go that way until they completely have their arms wrapped around you and have you back. But if you decide not to make that move or take some steps back, the narcissist comes for you. They come towards you even faster, if that makes sense. And that'll scare a person away. Like, what's wrong with you? Learn how to just move backwards and say, well, I guess that's just not for me. I'm going to leave them alone. The narcissists, they don't know how to accept rejection. They take it as a loss. They take it as an injury, and they feel like, you have played them. You've done something wrong. You wronged them. And now they have to teach you a lesson. And it always ends up that way, because they will never let you forget. So that's just like in my conclusion. I just want to, just kind of point out the ways they will never let you forget. Because every time it comes up, about anything going on, they're going to mention that time they did something for you and you were ungrateful. They always do that. Because they cannot accept rejection. They cannot accept reality and boundaries. And they don't know how to respectfully step back. So that's just something I wanted to point out really quick about 3 things that narcissists cannot accept. So thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you soon.